free, but some can't see. They just wanna eat, they just won't sleep, they just won't stand on their feet. They don't want it to be. How can it be? The streets just took my dog from me. Gotta keep it 100 that with me. Smoking on these forest trees. Turned up, can't turn down, cause I'm up with the order beat. Slide through like water skis. Hard like concrete. I'm seeing demons, blood cold. Murder one with my mind on, I got sharp edges, like a pine cone. Niggas think they always right, that pistol clap, now they dead wrong. I got that pop, cause they want the smoke. They got some bread, I keep the low. My money real high, my gun tell low. This shit's rap, you know how that go. My pistol been
we'll be starting shortly.
my niggas already on go. My pistol been itching the blood. My niggas already on go. My niggas already on go. Ooh, little dog talking way too bold, like me and my little dog don't roll with poles like her out quick and bleed these hoes. I'm about to run down on all my foes. My enemies say I'm way too cold. Treating my Glock like my dick. Open your mouth, take this low. Bang, bang, ooh, a nigga brain on the floor. I'm fucking your bitch, dog, and I'm about to take that dough. She gave me the code to the safe in the flow. She say she love you, but I think she faking it, bro. She got a temple, now she's calling me to bed for some more. She slid through with the flick and gave me a key to the door. I got that vibe, cause they want the smoke. They got some bread, I keep the low. My money real high, my gun tell low.
If I don't get no views on it, I'm not wasting my dialogue. That's a good dialogue for y'all people too. Yeah, that. Or do I have to promote myself somehow? I'm gonna figure out how to promote myself from the back. No homo. Gonna go online and go to the YouTube and see if there's a way for me to share my own live back to one of my pages or something. Or is there a way to get some connections? Let's see, people. If not, hella jump.
They got some bread, I keep it low. My money real high, my gun tell low. This shit's rap, you know how that go. My pistol been itching the flow. My niggas already on go. My pistol been itching the flow. My niggas already on go. My niggas already on go.
I'm gonna give nobody this dialogue. Y'all can watch later. Let's get a little bit of silence on this. All right, check this. There's a brave, braggadocious fly and a lizard with a staring problem. One day, after watching the lizard staring while he flew around, fly landed a few inches from the lizard. He cleared his throat. The fly said, "I don't care how big you are. I don't take too kindly to people staring," as he took a step forward. The lizard didn't reply, just stared. The fly then said, "It's not my fault you green, and I'm naturally this fly." To this, 3 birds perched above laughed and yelled, "Don't get all fly on them." To this, the fly once more yelled at the lizard, "Find you somebody else to stare at, partner, or we gonna have an issue." To this, the lizard lifted one leg, his jaw dropped open, and he started to lean back. As the fly noticed what he thought was a sign of weakness, he took a step forward and said, "That's what I thought." More of the story is, never assume you know people's intentions. Never mistake being foolish for being brave. Know when people are laughing at you and hyping you up. Know when you're close to the edge. Lastly, know that no one is too fly to be touched. All right, check this. Dunning-Kruger effect. All right. My idea is a Dunning-Kruger effect. First off, the Dunning-Kruger effect is it's like an illusion of superiority, and some people lacking ability to recognize their lack of ability. You know, like I give you a fucked up example of Dunning-Kruger in the black community. Black women will dumb their kids down, perpetuate lies that they don't want their children to ever logically figure out. Therefore, they never really give the child the tools available or the tools needed to have complete logic because they don't want the kid to have logic to figure out their lives. This causes the children to be dependent. In the act of the children being dependent on the mother, they kind of mess up her personal life later as a form of karma, but it's weird. It's a cycle. Like, bear with me. The mother gives the children Stockholm syndrome. Basically, they kidnap them from the father in the world. Don't let them get everything they need, knowledge-wise and logic-wise. And said child is not prepared for the world, so therefore they're gonna seem to migrate back toward their mother a lot. In the act of them migrating back toward their mother a lot, the same individual ends up uh, pretty much like messing up any chance of happiness she has with her husband or with their father. These things can drive wedges if the father has no backbone and he's married and the woman is pretty much making the rules, and the strongest form of it will be seen in single and independent mothers. Like, they have a knack for not realizing that those same children wanting to be around a lot are going to be the same reason no man's going to want to be around them a lot. And it's just kind of funny to see it in play. You know what I mean? Like, earlier today, I was talking to a female and I realized that 90% of the stuff that I say to her, she doesn't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But she'll just shake her head, yeah. Well, whenever I ask her, can you do this? Can you do that? She'll say yes. But the Dunning-Kruger effect just kind of perpetuates in my mind. Well, not perpetuates. In my mind, she perpetuates the Dunning-Kruger effect. Basically, like, if you pretend like you know something, and then somebody asks, "Can you answer a question in it?" and you say yes, you just, if you truly believe your yes, and you've never tried this thing before, never seen it before, then you're relying on your abilities in a way you never used them. I don't know too many men who would actually do that. Well, I've seen a few, but never really ends well. So most men would pretty much avoid placing themselves in a situation that they can't control. A lot of women don't mind putting themselves in situations they can't control, mainly being children. If I in a relationship with somebody, and me being the man not knowing that the woman's playing games, Well, I want to be first to say, if you think I'm in love with you, but you know you're not in love with me, you shouldn't have my child. I don't give a fuck how successful I am, how entitled you feel. You should not have a child with somebody you don't plan on being with. This is kind of the Dunning-Kruger effect showing again. The woman knows that children without dads seem to have behavioral issues, seem to have issues with logic, seem to have a rougher time dealing with their peers. There's a lot of aspects to it. Yet a woman take a child in its infant stages and run from a father. Won't even give the child a chance to even grasp a first image or give a chance or the child's mind a chance to grow enough to grasp onto this image of this at least nuclear lifestyle for even a fraction of a second. A lot of women don't understand that men to tell you we're engaged to get that pussy, but a lot of times it don't really even be that. Nobody, it ain't like nobody has plans on following up. Like, like honestly, I don't know if I'm speaking for other people or all that. I know I'm speaking for me. Like, they keep like a band on me at all times. And in the process of learning how to do this, I could upgrade my personal feelings towards self. By doing that, to while doing this and trying to upgrade my personal caliber and the way I feel about myself, I realized there's a lot of people out there that are like the fly. They get real close to the edge. They spin it off. They just got to be like Birdman, you know. I'm way more fly than you. I take your time from you and drop that bitch on your clear. These niggas be snitching. But you know how this shit goes. A lot of people can't understand how other people could tell that you slow. They don't know how other people can figure out that they didn't graduate grade school or complete high school or go to college. Quite frankly, elementary, my dear Watson, you use superfluous words. Your conversation's convoluted. You claim to be authentic, but your actions are serendipitous. You seem sly, and you demand trust. Who demands trust? Nobody demands trust. The only people who demand trust are people who are trying to get over. What kind of person are you? Are you a braggadocious fly or a lizard with a staring problem?